What's up, nerds? How's it going? So, I decided to start playing Final Fantasy VII, the original one that came out in 1997. Um, and I did a first stream. It didn't save because I'm a boomer. I'm almost 40 years old. Still figuring all this out. It is on YouTube.com. You can find it. I think it's the same username, 8Wrangler8. Although, I mean, it's not the best content available on YouTube, but you might find it entertaining. I don't know. You might want to go back and see where it all started. Probably not. I doubt anybody's going to watch this. If you do, I apologize for my boomerness. Look at this setup. I don't even know how to put the chat so it's visible to me while I play. I probably need a second monitor. I don't know. You know what? I don't have enough time to look into it, but if you know how to do it, please tell me in the chat, and I won't see it. There you go. Anyway, first episode, I suppose, of Final Fantasy VII and Chill. We stormed the northern reactor, Reactor 1, and we went there with the Avalanche crew as Cloud, the main character. And we took down some grunts, we took down some robo-guards and some creatures, pixelated polygon creatures that were not a challenge at all. And did pretty good. No fatalities, no lives were lost, other than the enemy, but who cares about them, right? And now we're going to do the second episode, starting at Midgar, and we're going to get a little more backstory. We haven't met maybe another main character by the name of Tifa. Tifa? Does anyone know how to pronounce that? I never learned how to pronounce that. I'm going to call her Tifa, though, because that's how I called her when I was younger, 1997. I was 12 or 13. Seminal game for me, and I loved it. So let's start. Wow, that's loud. Boomer time. Let's adjust that. There we go. All right, now we're starting. Also, I couldn't figure out the controller, so we're going to have to deal with that, too. It's been a while since I played this game. I have played it several times, though, so it's not much of a challenge. That's why we're going to try to make it hard. So this is Cloud. We just looked up at the support pillar for the central part of the plate in Midgar. Apparently there are pillars in every sector, which apparently were towns. I did not know that when I was talking to, I think, an NPC. It was Jesse on the train. When we were on the train coming here, Jesse told me that they were towns. Each sector, which has their own Mako reactor, was a town before Shinra came in, built their Mako plants, and put the plate on top. I guess the Mako plants have to be elevated for some reason. I'm not sure. I did write a book based on Final Fantasy VII's premise, story, plot line. It's kind of like fan fiction, but I incorporated other elements from the Final Fantasy genre and put them into the story that was my book, is my book. And but I did build mainly off the premise of this world, this story. And I made nods to the main characters. Like, the main character of my book was named Cirrus, and obviously Cloud. It's a well-written book. I had a lot of fun writing it. A lot of people didn't like it because, it's derivative and arguably fan fiction. I didn't make any money off of it, though. I actually spent thousands of dollars on it, but it was a fun project to do and have and play with. I'd like to do a follow-up because it mainly just encompassed like this first scene of blowing up the reactor. I just fleshed out more of the lore and details and how things work, kind of made them more logical. like there are guns in this world, this universe, right? Um, so why does the main character have a sword? You know, a gun always beats a sword. So in my book, the way I addressed that was they have their materia, right? So well, in the book I call it Esenian because it's kind of like their essence. Their essence connects with the materia, and so when there's a connection made with the materia in my book, what's called a will field can spring up from the materia stand in the Esenia. A will field springs up if something like a projectile, like a bullet, comes in to try to strike the character or the person. A will field will protect them from the materia if they're connected to it. You know, if they have a bond with it. And so the bullet would come, it would hit the will field, and then it would just fall to the ground because there's no will backing the bullet. There's a will behind the gun, but once the bullet leaves the gun, there's no will backing it, so it gets stopped by the individual's will field. I thought that was a good mechanic to incorporate. Pretty smart, if I do say so myself. Original. That's not a lot of originality in my book, but I think I did improve a lot of aspects of this game, and incorporating all of the aspects of Final. It was like a love letter to. I don't even want to say the series that is Final Fantasy VII. It's more of a genre now, almost. You know. Anyway, enough about that. Oh, it's titled Absolute Ambition, if you're curious. And I am the author, David Van Horn. Alright, let's try to figure out these controls again and get to work. Yeah, I don't expect to make any money off of this. I'm a boomer, so I don't even know how the chat works. So I know how it works, I just don't know how to see it. Let's see if I can figure out the controls, though. I have to press cancel to run. Why? Why? I'm sure there's a mod that fixes that, but I don't know how mods work. I work a lot. I work like 60 hours a week, over 60 hours a week. I don't have time to figure that out. Sorry. All right, let's talk to these people. Explosions, explosions. Oh man, Avalanche is so cool. Terrorists are cool. No. Did you hear? Don't care. No what? Let's say no what. We want to see what they say. There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and that this time it was a Mako reactor. Big if true. Do you know what this means? Don't care. No what? You see, I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of the computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. True. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. That's a lot of money. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. I don't think a comma goes there. Yes, writer. In quotes. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gone in their sleep. I thought it was the night. It looked like the night when I blew up that reactor. Damn though. So Avalanche killed a bunch of people. But did they have a good reason? I don't know. Questionable, definitely questionable. Oh, heck. What the hell's wrong tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. They say a Mako reactor was destroyed above. I was just sitting here drinking, watching the news by myself. And all of a sudden, I get kicked out of the hecking store. What's up with that? I don't know. What is up with that, sir? Ooh, geez, I'm blitzed. I just love them homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on you. What's he doing? Oh, sorry. Go around here. Go in this place. You dried up old G's, you tired? I am tired. I am over 60 hours a week working, guys. Yeah. Why don't you rest up on the third floor of my house? This little kid owns the whole place, I guess. There's just one condition. You gotta give me some cash. 1 gil, 10 gil, nothing. Let's give him 10 gil. I think I gave, yeah, I bought a flower from Aries or Ariat for 1 gil. We'll call her Aries. I don't know what I'm gonna call her. I called her Arius when I was a kid because, you know, I didn't know how to pronounce it. What was another one that I didn't know how to pronounce? It was, a chimera. When I was a little kid, not a little kid, 12 or 13 when this came out. When I was fighting the chimeras, they're villains. They're not villains, but they're like the random bad guys that you run into. It said it's spelled Chimera, I think. So I just phonetically pronounced it chimera in my head my whole life until I heard and saw it pronounced as chimera, and then I felt dumb. If you think that's bad, my friend in school, he pronounced Rufus's name, the bad guy in this, one of the bad guys in this, as refuge. So I'm not as dumb as him, apparently. I am gay, by the way. If you haven't noticed, I move my hands around a lot. But I do have some good advice on women, though. If you ever want to know more about that, just look at that first video on youtube.com. Oh man, go ahead and help yourself to the room. You're rich now, kid. 10 gil. It's pretty good. Use whatever bed you want. Sleep tight, old guy. Damn. Isn't that old? He's old. If Cloud is old, then how old am I? I'm like a grandpa in this world. I do dye my beard. And I shave my head. But my beard went gray a lot faster than my head hair. Ooh. Hunky guy. Not really my type anymore. I used to be into hunky guys, but now it's more guys who look like Cloud. Who the hell are you? No unauthorized access. Okay. Since today's special, I'm gonna let you in on a juicy bit of news, but you gotta keep it to yourself. Okay. Give me that juicy news. Do you know what's been going on? What's that again? You must be sick of hearing it, but it's been so long since there was any real news here. You're worried where it's all heading, right? I don't know what he's talking about. Let's try it again. Everyone's in a buzz about that terrorist group Avalanche blowing up Sector 1 Mako reactor. On the surface they say they're an anti-Shinra group, but in reality they say they're just out to kill as many people as they can. You got to choose your propaganda. Ha ha ha. That's a good one, ain't it? While they're busting things up on top, the only ones making out good are the weapon stores. Now, if we can just get rid of this backstock, we'll be doing okay. There's a guard dog guarding the guns. I don't know. if they have a Second Amendment. Probably not. I think I can get on this ladder if I can figure out these controls. Boomer time, boomer time. It's almost like I'm a game journalist. You know what? You know what? I don't think we really need to go up there. I've embarrassed myself enough. Okay, go here. We're closed today, come back tomorrow. Alright. Guess I'll go talk to Big Black Bear Daddy. Okay, go on ahead. Thanks. Blue Cloud, get off remove mask. Papa! Oh shit. While I am gay, I do get with women, and so I may or may not have some Marlenes around, hopefully not girls, and and that would terrify me, walking into a room and hearing Papa. I don't want to pay child support, so that's what I'm saying. All right, Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Yeah, where were you? Did you fight with Barrett? Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. Something about blonde kids, you know, they're always getting into fights. I'm joking. I was worried. Tifa. Let's call her Tifa. I'm gonna call her Tifa. Flowers? How nice. Oh, shit. I bought a flower from Aries, and, yeah, should I give it to this big-breasted lady? Maybe, yeah. You almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. Give it to Tifa, give it to Marlene. Oh, let's give it to Tifa. Thank you, Cloud. It smells wonderful. Maybe I should fill the store with flowers. Yeah, that would be nice. It's almost Valentine's Day. You got a girlfriend? Oh, probably don't have a girlfriend. If you're watching this, I'm almost certain you don't have a girlfriend or wife. No offense, it's okay. I mean, they just suck the lifeblood and money out of you, so I mean, why would you want that? Biggs, nothing like that first drink after a job. Think, why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's more like it. Even if you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you'd better listen to whatever I tell you. This guy's kind of a dom daddy. I'm the dom dad. Oh, Cloud. Tifa really knows how to cook. Anyway, let me tell you about something. About what? I'm not interested. Okay, about what? I don't want to be an asshole. You know, if you don't have to be an asshole, don't be an asshole. You know, people are so quick to be like assholes or, you know, not cool. They don't, it goes a long way to be overly nice, or just to be nice to people. Like when you're checking out at the store, here's a pro tip for life. Just give a general compliment to a stranger that you're like sitting next to or interacting with, You don't have to do anything else. Just say, oh, I like your hair. Oh, I like your shoes. Oh, did you do your nails yourself? And it really makes their day because they put effort into their nails. They think about their hair, you know? And if you compliment them, you validate that time and effort. So, yeah, do that. That's your advice from old man David, probably talking to himself. Well, I do have cats around. I have 2 Persian cats, so that's how I justify talking to myself, or how I justified talking to myself. Now I have this, which hopefully is recording. I don't know. No, I know it's recording. I don't know if it's streaming though. I'm still trying to figure it all out. Alright, anyway, back to trying to figure out these fucking controls. I was about to say, if you know how to make the controller work, let me know, but maybe the chat does stay around, so yeah. Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. That's good. And look at me now, I'm roly-poly. Yeah, you should work on that. You should work on that if you're overweight. Just stop eating as much and do more. You don't need Ozempic, you really don't even need a gym membership to lose weight. You just need to stop eating as much and just be more active. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Shop? Alright, let's talk to Jessie. She has a crush on us. On me. It's me. It's not you. Yeah. Bunch of heckin' nerds is what you is. Alright, Jessie. Hey, Wedge. You're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're miming drinking right now. Oh, 90s graphics. Actually, these are pretty good for 90s. 97? Yeah. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seemed a little shy. That's okay. Hey, kid. I remember not knowing where to go after this point. And, like, in these old games where the graphics are, not great, I would get lost where, like, the developers didn't intend, to make it difficult for you to get from point A to point B, and I would just get, like, I wouldn't know where to go at this point. And so I would just be running around the entire place, this entire bar, and outside the bar for like an hour trying to figure out where to go. Now I have it. Now I know where to go. It's underneath the pinball machine there, but yeah. What was another one? Oh, the world map. When I got on the world map, I didn't know where to go. I didn't have Google. I did buy a strategy guide eventually. And then I got home and I immediately found out where to go, and I went there. And there was always like missing bits of information in the strategy guides. So I was like, well, what do I do at this point? I didn't use them constantly, but I did reference them a lot. I miss strategy guides, but the internet is so much more efficient. Great music too. Where's that bobbing cat meme? I think I go here, right? Maybe not. Shoot. Maybe I go out here. Am I gonna get lost again? Oh, there we go. Papa, welcome home. I almost had a flashback there. Wait a minute. He's the father? Something doesn't. I don't Something's amiss here. You all right, Barrett? Great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. Why isn't Tifa going down there? Hey, babe. Nothing. Anything over here? There we go. Now to the secret hideout of the terrorist organization known as Avalanche. Today, the #1 reactor was bombed. The terrorist group Avalanche has claimed responsibility for the bombing. It is expected that Avalanche will continue its reign of terror. But citizens of Midgar, there is no need to fear. I have immediately mobilized Soldier to protect our citizenry against the senseless violence. Thank you and good night. I think that's the first time I ever read that. What's going on, Jesse? Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. Yeah, we killed hundreds, if not thousands, of people. Think it was all because of my bomb? Yes. But all I really did was just make it like the computer told me. So it's the computer to blame. Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. It worked. Barrett. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? Didn't they call them soldiers? I mean, they were soldiers, but were they in Soldier? Is that an acronym? I don't know. In my book, they were called mercenaries, which makes a lot more sense for the world, because there's not really a government presence. I don't think. I think there is a president, and then there's a president of, I'm going to say Megacorp, Shinra, but he's not the political president though, right? I don't know. I have not played the remakes, actually. I want to, and if I could take a copy and a PlayStation 5 back to 1997, oh my god, it would have been so great. But now, being older and wiser, and having experienced remake after remake, rehash after rehash, retelling after retelling, I am so turned off by it all. I don't have confidence that they can do it right. I have seen YouTube videos about it though, and it looks like it's pretty good. And I think they kind of went in the same direction I did with my book, with the weren't there ghosts or something, or spirits that changed things in the story. It was kind of like what I did. Anyway. Yeah, alright, let's get back to the game. Was there anyone from Soldier? None, I'm positive. I'm not positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you so bad just 'cause you was in Soldier. Well, I'm not going to say anything about that. That cadence, that grammar from the black guy with the gun on his arm. Cloud. Oh shit. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Okay. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Shucks, money. Yeah, you gotta pay for what you want. Papa, you're so great. Oh. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Probably so he doesn't have to pay me. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. The Shinra? Shut up. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. Look at that. He said nor. And black guy with the gun on his arm talking like he's from the ghetto. No comment. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. This Cloud a libertarian, Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. Yeah, but environmentalists. I'm just, again, no comment. I'm not going to go into political rants. This is fun gaming time. You don't want to hear my opinions about environmentalism. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So you're really leaving? Yeah. You're just going to walk right out, ignoring your childhood friend? I think she wants my junk too, Jesus. First Jesse and now her. I mean, he is cute. Cloud is very cute. I'd be up on him too. From behind. Okay. Sorry, I had to. What? How can you say that? Sorry. Let's say sorry. Always, yeah. I mean, you can't win with a woman. I mean, if you want to argue with a woman, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Because, I mean, you could be factually right, logically right, and you would still be wrong to her. Because it's not about facts and logic to most women. Most women, like all of them. It's about their feelings. And you have to appeal to them emotionally to be right. And sometimes you can't appeal to them emotionally because it doesn't align with reality. One of the reasons why I like guys, and not like more than friends, is because it's just so much more logical. Like, I'm not gonna go into my grinder stories, but it's very efficient, much more efficient for hookups, I should say. Okay, what? Sorry. You forgot the promise too. Oh, what promise? I can see her. Look at her. You can see her giant boobs. Even in the 1997 graphics. She's got big old feet too. Look at them feet. You know what they say about women with big feet? You forgot the promise too? Promise? Dude. So you did forget. Oh, poor Tifa. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. 7 years ago. See, back in the day, that was a long time when I was like 12 or 13. 7 years was a long time. Now it's like 7 years was like nothing. Because I'm almost 40. Jesus, I'm so old. Look at the pretty stars. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Oh, baby Cloud. Sorry I'm late. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. I guess a man bun. I'm not a big fan of longer hair on guys. Maybe on like the hunky ones? I don't know. I can't really get with hunky guys anymore. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Tastes change over time, I've found. Back in the day, back when I was playing this like for the first time, 12 or 13, you know, when puberty's hitting like a hecking freight train. When puberty hit, you know, it's like I was all about hunky guys. I wanted hunky guys, and that stayed that way for until I was probably in my 30s actually. And then it like shifted. Like I went from liking hunky guys to liking twinks, more like Cloud. I think, and it happened around the time I started developing my own body. It's like I've always worked out, but I never really like committed to getting a really good-looking body until I was in my 30s, because I didn't have the knowledge, the time, or really the will to do it. But then, like, I don't know, something clicked in my head, and I went to a few gay bars a few times, and it was just like they were all out of shape. Even the guys on Grindr, like 90% of the guys on Grindr, 90% of guys in general are just not, at least around here. I'm in Iowa. Around here, guys are just not in shape. They're like skinny fat is like, it's like the top part. Most of the top 20% is skinny fat. And then there's like maybe like 1 or 2% of guys like me who have a good body, who have like visible muscles, a six-pack, you know, and can lift a lot of weight. And when I was a skinny kid, I wasn't skinny fat. I was skinny. I was just skinny in general. When I was a skinny kid and a skinny adult, I really liked hunky guys. Like they were my jam. Shocker for a gay guy, but to like muscles. And once I developed my own muscles, though, when I became the change I wanted to see in the world, because there weren't a lot of muscular guys around, then I started, like, I don't know, my brain just changed, and I started liking skinnier guys. And I started sleeping with women, too. It's interesting. But yeah, be the change you want to see in the world. That's what I guess that's the lesson from that little story. If you're curious what I'm drinking, it's a Mountain Dew Voodoo. It's a seasonal flavor. It's a mystery flavor, but spoiler alert, they have it every year around Halloween. It is white gummy bear. That is the flavor of Voodoo Mountain Dew, and this is from 2023, but it still tastes good, and it's sugar-free too. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. We'll get back to Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Okay, let's see. I want to join Soldier, which is a mercenary group. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth. Why is he so great? Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh? If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, all right? That's a woman request right there. Okay, what do I get out of it? You know what I want? Those shoes, girl. No, they wouldn't. Actually, I was going to say they don't fit, but she's got big old feet. What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. Remember that? Remember when women in media, I mean, I guess they were never really, not in my lifetime, they were never really like this, but these overpowered women in the movies and the TV shows and the video games, it's just so tiresome. They're so boring. And when women try to look stoic on screen, they look, or when they try to look and act stoic, they look and act like C words. Okay, you don't, that's not, and never mind, I'm not going to get into it, sorry. Okay. I want to experience that at least once. Being saved by a hero. Yeah, me too. Probably Cloud too. What? Come on, promise me. Just do it. Alright, I promise. Yeah, just tell them what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth, they just want to hear what they want to hear. That goes for most guys too, so. Tifa, you remember now, don't you? Our promise? Tifa said that, sorry. It's hard to tell who's, I mean, they should separate the name and the dialogue. I'm not a hero and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. I mean, what is a hero, though? But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. Did he? So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Yeah, man, commit to the lie. Wait a sec, big time soldier. A promise is a promise, here. Oh, Barrett's trying to... What the hell, man? $1,500 gil? Damn. 1 gil for a flower, 10 gil to stay in a bed that I couldn't get to because boomer. And now I get 1,500 gil? That's a lot. That's got to be a lot of money. There's something wrong here. This is my pay. Don't make me laugh. I don't get the money here. I don't understand. But you can get 1,500 flowers with that, bro. What? Then You got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? Yeah, well, first of all, what exactly is his role? Oh, I suppose that would be fighting. But we separated. So when we go to the reactor, we separated. So it's not like he's security. All he did was press the button to it. I'm not going to autistically examine that. Ugh. That money is for Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. Looks like we passed out. Anything we can look at? I don't know. Is there, the TV's off? Ooh, a heavy bag. I don't box, but I have taken boxing classes, so I can throw a punch. I've got decent power behind it. I got those heavy bags to swing back at me. Never been in a fight though. I'm a nice guy. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Barrett's snoring kept me up, or next to you? Who wouldn't? Next to you, who wouldn't, babe? I don't know what you mean. Okay. I'm going this time. Oh yeah? Okay. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. We're not going in numerical order. I suppose that would be not very smart. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Eric, yo Cloud. For the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. Okay. I'll just give you that material we found. Just teach me how to use it. Okay, I'll explain it. I don't want to be a dick, so I'll just say I'll explain it. Sorry, I don't want to be a penis. Sure, I'll explain how materia works. You know, you want to hear something weird? So when I was a kid, I changed the windows, and I changed it to this pinkish, reddish color before this point in the game. So, I mean, it was the same window. And then the next time I played the game, I didn't have the windows, I didn't make the windows that color before I got to this point. I got to this point, and the window was that color. And I was like, what the hell? Very interesting, I know. Okay, sure, I'll explain how materia works. Okay, I'm going to click through this really fast and maybe just talk. So, in my book, I explained the Esenia materia. I explained how materia formed in my book. Not materia, though. It was called Esenia in my book, but basically the same thing. Mako, or Vim as I called it, like Vim and vigor, life, the essence of life. Vim, a physical thing, like an energy source, like the green sparks that were coming up in area of space. When there are like pools of it, like bits of it crystallize, and that would be the materia. And I think that's how it works in this game. So, I mean, maybe I didn't make that. I can't remember. It's just all blends together in my mind. I don't know what's actually in the game and what I made up in my book. Absolute ambition again. But I haven't made any money on it. I've spent so much money on it. time. And, although, you know what? I don't think art should really be profitable. I mean, not that it shouldn't be profitable, but the expectation that should be profitable, like, shouldn't be a thing. People should do art for art's sake, and if they make money from it, great. But it shouldn't be like sustained. Intellectual property laws. Intellectual property laws are what is one of the main reasons why creativity is crippled right now. Why we're rehashing everything is because these big studios, they just gobble up these intellectual properties, and like the Star Wars universe, there was so much creativity when George Lucas allowed for writers to come in and fill in like the gaps and basically do what I did for Final Fantasy VII, and they're just right now there's just no. Disney strangled that. Disney like threw that all away. And now look at the sequel trilogy and all their shows. It's just all just garbage, in my opinion. If you like them, good on you. Lucky you. That's what I'm going to say. Although I wasn't really a big fan of the original Star Wars trilogy or the prequels. I wanted to like them. It just wasn't my thing. I will say this though. J.J. Abrams is a hack. Lost was terrible. The terrible ending. I don't know if he had anything to do with that, but he just, the mystery boxes and the not finishing stories and just the shallow writing, and the MacGuffins. It's all just he's a hack. And I was gonna say I don't know why J.J. Abrams is famous, but I do know why, or why he's successful. I do know why. It's because kind of nepotism. I think he was friends or is friends with Steven Spielberg, like he's an apprentice of him. That's the only explanation. All right, am I done yet? Okay, I'm done. All right, so I'm gonna go save, and we'll call it a day. Okay, guys? Anyone watching? Heck, what's this? It wasn't that tough. Crap. I don't get it. You just handle the materia cloud. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. Of the bar? You mean above the writing? Writing is hard. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. There's no upstairs here, though. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Yes, little girl, watch the bar. Is she mixing a drink? I don't know about this. Terrorists, children in bars, big black men with guns on their arms, hot little blonde twinks. This is good shit. Good stuff. Sorry. Alright, good luck. And they ran into me. They didn't do that in Final Fantasy VIII. They follow you around, and it's kind of weird. So they stopped that. I think they stopped that in Final Fantasy IX. I'm not sure. Oh shit, what's going on here? Oh. Maybe we should go to the weapon. Did she say go to the weapon shop upstairs? Does that mean I have to go on the ladder? Hey, wait a minute, you. You can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. Ooh, we gotta buy stuff now. What should I buy? Alright, so looks like I have 3 characters. All would benefit from Iron Bangle. We can afford 3 of these. Oh, we don't need 11. assault gun for Barrett. Pretty good improvement. Alright, cool. Can't forget to equip those. That's a rookie mistake. Bronze bangle, iron bangle. Oh. Shit. Sorry, I'm still learning the controls here, sorry. Equip. Gatling gun, assault gun. No material left, so sorry. I should probably end this stream because it's kind of boring just watching me do this, right? Figure things out. Alright. We're ready for battle now. Let's go blow up that second reactor. Let's talk to these people first. Ah, Johnny's gone. You look a little disappointed. I don't like to say it myself, but I'm just a lonely guy when I'm not drinking. And we get, oh, you drink at the bar. Never mind. Listen, if there isn't anyone to listen, what's the use of getting gossip on everyone? Yeah, and you, Mr. I don't care. I'll get a little more information that would pique even your interest. You wait and see. Okay, woman. Let's see what this guy has to say. When it comes down to it, I'm gutless. I'm still just a no-good kid. Alright. Okay then. Is this place open? Sweet. Another slow day. If this keeps up, the store's going under. Looks like it's already gone under, bro. Maybe clean up a little bit. Can't sell any real good medicine in the slums like this. Is he just talking to himself? Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. Are you a customer? I am, maybe. Yes, welcome. We sell, we buy. Cool. Alright, so what should we get? Maybe an antidote. And a phoenix down. Oh, we could get some materia too. How about we get one of each? Wait, we can't afford one of each. Let's get a fire. We don't have a fire, so let's get a fire and give it to Barrett. Yeah. Give it to Barrett. Give it to the black bear. One of my cats just snorted. Snorted. She doesn't have a nose. She has like a little Persian nose, so it's like a flat face, like a little, like a pug. So adorable. So adorable. I'd pick her up and show you, but she's a diva. Shit. Sorry, I'm still getting comfortable with these controls. There we go. Alright. How do I get out of here? Alright. No. I need to go back in there, I don't think. What's this sign say? Is this a Turtle Paradise sign? Doesn't look like it. I have never done the Turtle Paradise side quest. Is that a side quest? I don't know. There are like signs throughout the game. If you look at them all, I don't know. Something happens. Maybe I should do that. Right, let's back to where we started. some progress in the story. Not much in the actual game, though, I guess. Save. And then we'll call it a day. 2 hours perfectly. Okay. Well, thank you for watching, if you watched the whole time, or at all, or whatever. If anybody's watching at all, I don't know. I hope you had fun. I had fun, and maybe we'll do this again soon, like later today. I don't know. Sir. There we go. Boomer.